Hi! Today, we will learn about trapezoids and kites. Trapezoids and kites. Trapezoids and kites are quadrilaterals whose sides may interact at some point. What is a trapezoid? A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. It has two main parts, the base and the leg. In a trapezoid, the bases are the opposite sides that are parallel to each other, while the legs are the opposite sides that are non-parallel to each other. A trapezoid has two pairs of base angles. In the given figure, the first pair of base angles are angle 1 and angle 2. The second pair of base angles are angle 3 and angle 4. In a given trapezoid, we have what we call the median. Just like in the given figure, we have trapezoid ABCD. Now P is the midpoint of AD, and Q is the midpoint of BC. Now the segment PQ is what we refer to as median, or the median of the given trapezoid. Now median PQ is the segment that connects the midpoints of the legs of a trapezoid. Theorem: the median of a trapezoid is parallel to the bases. So in the given figure, in trapezoid ABCD, median PQ is parallel to base AB and is also parallel to base CD. Now, the median is equal to 1/2 the sum of the two bases. So in order for us to find the length of the median, we add the two bases and then multiply it by 1/2 or divide it by 2. Let's have an example. Find the value of the median in the trapezoid below. As you can see in the given figure, the length of base 1 is 12, while the length of base 2 is 20. We have learned that median is equal to 1/2 the sum of the two bases, or base 1 plus base 2. Therefore, the median is 1/2 the sum of 12 and 20. So we have 1/2 times 32. And 1/2 of 32 is equal to 16. Therefore, the length of the median of the given trapezoid is 16. Let's have another example. Find the value of x in the trapezoid below. So we know that the median is equal to 1/2 the sum of base 1 and base 2. Median is equal to 5x minus 1, while base 1 is 21 and base 2 is 27. So we have 5x minus 1 is equal to 1/2 times 21 plus 27 is equal to 48. 5x minus 1 is equal to 1/2 of 48 is 24. Solving for x, we have 5x is equal to 24 plus 1. 5x is equal to 25. Divide both sides by 5. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 5. Isosceles trapezoid. What is an isosceles trapezoid? An isosceles trapezoid is a trapezoid whose legs are congruent. Remember that number 1, the base angles of an isosceles trapezoid are congruent. Number 2, the diagonals of an isosceles trapezoid are congruent. And number 3, opposite angles of an isosceles trapezoid are supplementary. Let's say, for example, we have isosceles trapezoid ABCD. So first, the base angles of an isosceles trapezoid are congruent. The first pair of base angles are angle A and angle B. So it means that angle A is congruent to angle B. Another pair of base angles are angle C and angle D. So we can say that angle C is congruent to angle D. Next, diagonals of an isosceles trapezoid are congruent. So we can say that diagonal AC is congruent to diagonal BD. Next, opposite angles are supplementary. It means that angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Same with angle B plus angle D. Their sum is equal to 180 degrees. In the given figures, ABCD is not an isosceles trapezoid because AD and BC are not congruent. Because EH and FG are congruent in trapezoid EFGH, then trapezoid EFGH is an isosceles trapezoid. Let's have an example. Find the value of y in the isosceles trapezoid. As you can see in the figure, we have isosceles trapezoid ABCD. It is given that angle D is equal to 64 degrees while angle B is 4 times quantity 3y plus 2. We have learned that in an isosceles trapezoid, opposite angles are supplementary. Therefore, we can say that the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle D is equal to 180 degrees. It is given that angle B is equal to 4 times 3y plus 2 and angle D is equal to 64. Let us apply distributive property. 4 times 3y is 12y. 4 times 2 is 8. Bring down 64 and 180. Let us combine like terms. So we have 12y plus 8 plus 64 is equal to 72 is equal to 180. So we have 12y is equal to 180 minus 72. 12y is equal to 108. To solve for y, divide both sides by 12. Therefore, y is equal to 108 divided by 12 is equal to 9. Therefore, the value of y is equal to 9. Now, what is a kite? A kite is a quadrilateral with two distinct pairs of adjacent sides that are congruent. Just like in the given figure. Let's say we have kite ABCD. As you can see, AB is adjacent and congruent to segment BC, while segments AD and CD are also adjacent and congruent. What are the properties of a kite? Number 1, the diagonals are perpendicular with each other, meaning that at the intersection of the two diagonals, 90-degree angles are formed. Just like in the given figure, we have kite JKLM. When diagonal KM and diagonal JL intersected, we have four 90-degree angles that are formed. So it means that angle KNL, angle LNM, angle JNM, and angle KNJ are 90 degrees. Next property, kites have exactly one pair of opposite angles that are congruent. So in the given figure, the two opposite angles that are congruent are angle K and angle M, or angle JKL and angle JML. Let's have an example. Find the measures of all angles of the diagram. In order for us to find the measure of all the angles of the given diagram or of the given kite, we must first find the value of x. In order for us to find the value of x, we know that the sum of all the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So it means that 2x plus x plus 2x plus 3x minus 40 is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, let's combine. Let's first remove the grouping symbol. So we have 2x plus x plus 2x plus 3x minus 40 is equal to 360. Combine like terms. We have 2x plus x plus 2x plus 3x. The sum is 8x. So we have 8x minus 40 is equal to 360. 8x is equal to 360 plus 40. 8x is equal to 360 plus 40 is 400. Divide both sides by 8. Therefore, x is equal to 50. Now we can solve for the measure of each angle by substituting 50 to x. Therefore, the measure of this angle is x, which is 50. So we have here 50 degrees. If this angle measures 2x, so we have 2 times 50. Therefore, the measure of this angle is 100 degrees. Same with its opposite angle. This also measures 100 degrees. And then, for this angle, we have 3x minus 40. Substitute 50 to x. So we have 3 times 50 minus 40. 3 times 50 is 150 minus 40, 110 degrees. So we have now found the measures of all the angles of the given diagram. Theorem. The area of a kite is half the product of the lengths of its diagonals. So in order for us to find the area of a kite, we multiply the length of the two diagonals and then divide it by 2 or multiply it by 1/2. Let's have an example. Quadrilateral ABCD is a kite. If BD is 12 centimeters and AC is equal to 6 centimeters, what is the area of the kite? Let us illustrate. The length of the first diagonal is 12 centimeters. The length of AC is 6 centimeters. So in order for us to find the area, we first multiply the length of the two diagonals. So we have 12 centimeters times 6 centimeters. 12 times 6 is equal to 72. So we have 72 squared centimeters. Now, what is 1/2 of 72 squared centimeters? 1/2 times 72 is 36. So we have 36 squared centimeters. Therefore, the area of the given kite is 36 squared centimeters. Let's have another example. Quadrilateral ABCD is a kite. If the area of the kite ABCD is 135 squared centimeters and AC is equal to 9 centimeters long, how long is BD? So in this problem, the area is given and what is missing is the length of the other diagonal. So in the given problem, the area is equal to 135 squared centimeters. AC is equal to 9 centimeters. Now we are asked to find the length of diagonal BD. Let us substitute the value of area. So we know that the area of a kite is equal to 1/2 the product of the two diagonals. Area is equal to 135 squared centimeters. 1/2 the value of the two diagonals. So diagonal 1 is given and that is 9 centimeters. And then we are to find diagonal 2. So we have 135 squared centimeters is equal to 1/2 the product of 9 centimeters diagonal 2. So we have 9D. Let's say we are to solve for D. Okay, so we're going to have 135 is equal to 1/2 of 9D is 9D over 2. By cross multiplication, we have 9D is equal to 135 times 2. 135 times 2 is equal to 270. To solve for D, we divide both sides by 9. Therefore, the length of diagonal 2 is 270 divided by 9 is equal to 30. Therefore, we can say that diagonal BD is equal to 30 centimeters. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you.